Little bit. Good. And roll the other way. Good. Let's roll up together, shall we? Peace on earth, goodwill to all beings everywhere, always. Because we just went live on YouTube to the YouTube Upward Spiral Yoga channel, which is up to 8 billion subscribers. And spotlight, there we go. And welcome aboard. If you're brand new, the algorithm has dropped you off. It's probably because you're older than 45. You're active, but you're sore and you want to feel better in your body. And you're used to be a circus performer or an acrobat and you're not anymore, but you just want to be able to move. So that's what we do. And I teach a style of yoga called Greg Yoga because I've been around a while and I've synthesized all the yoga on the planet from all the teachers, all of them. And I've put it together into a series of movements that I think just about every body can do. And I'm here to bring yoga from the incredible people who can do the feet behind the head and the levitate down to us mere mortals and kind of create a channel between the two. Because not everybody can put their feet behind their head. If you can, welcome aboard. Please like and subscribe. By the way, we also drink coffee on this channel. So if you're sort of an aesthetic yogi and it's like, oh my God, I can't believe they're drinking yoga, why don't you just get over it and you can have some tea and coffee. Why don't you just lighten up, damn it? You should lighten up. Take my advice, I'm not using it. Anyway, that's all the time we have. Thanks everybody for showing up. Just kidding. So, by the way, I'm on a blue cushion, which I have to put vertical today instead of horizontal because I'm making some adjustments to my room. I'm hanging paintings. I brought my electric piano out. Am I going to play it? I can't decide. Do you ever like move a chair in your living room and it's like, and you just can't make up your mind for a couple of days. Then you move it over there and you move it over there. And so there it is. But if I bring it out, that means I have to play it. But for today, there it is. All right. Close your eyes. You can tell I need yoga, and we're going to meditate for 1 minute. Checking my cameras. All is good. Clear your mind. Stop thinking. So many details, so many things to manage, so many people to control, so much situation to manipulate. Let it go. Pretend there's a larger intelligence in the universe that's running the whole show. You're just participating in a joyful way. You be you, let God be God, so to speak. If you don't like meditating, it's time to start because it'll change your life as much as anything a human can do to quiet and still the mind and let the painful patterns dissipate and let the beautiful, the good, the true, and the beautiful take root in our minds. It's hard to plant seeds in a garden filled with weeds and rocks and crappy plants. Okay, we'll chant Om, and Om is the original primordial sound of the universe. And when you make it, you blend with the whole thing. Whopping big inhale. Chanting also helps to improve the quality of circulation and of breath. And if health depends upon anything, obviously it depends on an innumerable number of things, but breath and circulation, oh my God. Okay, my drum throne is in the way. A drum throne is what you sit on when you play the drums. If you didn't know, get thee hence, drum throne. There we go, that's better. Sunday is the only day of the week I sleep in. Otherwise, I'm like a 6 o'clock guy. So for me, Sunday's like, this class is at 11 a.m. I usually get up at about 10:58 roughly. And so we'll move. Here we go. Up and out. If you're brand new, welcome aboard. If you're crispy in Cleveland, if you're tight in Tennessee, if you're atrophied in Atlanta, if you're hypertonic in Hyderabad, you're in the right place. If you're stiff in Seattle, if you are petrified in Phoenix, you are in the right place. We will get you moving. Now here's something that's occurred to me. It's like a lot of people are stiff and sore, but if you do yoga and you move around and you start to get active, you're still going to be sore. You're going to be sore. If you're over 50, you're going to be sore a lot. So what you do is you transform your experience of sore into a gratitude and a pleasure and an appreciation for the feeling of being alive. And then it sort of transmutes from soreness into experience. It's a feeling. It's not judged negatively. It's like, oh, I use my body and it responds, and this is what it feels like. It's a beautiful thing. Am I guaranteeing you won't be sore anymore? No, but you won't be sore about being sore. Shoulders, one. And you'll be the kind of sore where you can move, you can pick up your grandkids. If you don't have grandkids, you can pick up other people's grandkids. Make sure you put them back down. 5. We have a huge turnout of Bay Area friends today. We can barely fit everybody in class. Good to see you. Otherwise, some of my friends in the Bay Area are doing yoga outdoors because it is so beautiful outside. Anything you would do outdoors would be fun. Washing the car, washing the cat. Speaking of cats, I have a 1,000-pound black mountain puma, and he could be in any moment. And if he attacks me and eats me on camera, then at least it's publicly recorded. 7, 8. I need coffee. Yesterday, let me tell you about yesterday. Taught a yoga class, public yoga class, big fun. Then I walked 9 holes of golf. That's my new exercise regimen. I walk 9 holes with a bag, carry my bag 3 times a week. So that's a new addition to me because was getting kind of lazy. So I've been doing that. I'm really kind of leaning up a little bit. My belly's getting smaller, getting kind of ripped, starting to turn more heads. So I I walked 9 holes, then I came home. Then I cleaned my hot tub, and it was a biohazard. My neighbors were complaining, so I spent 2 hours cleaning that baby out, crawling inside of it, upside down, inside out. By the way, this is yoga. This is yoga right now. And so then I did that, and then I spent an hour and a half on the drum kit, like from midnight till 1:30 a.m. So don't be thinking that I'm not involved. I want you involved in your life. 1, 2, 3. Today I'm doing this, and as soon as my hot tub warms up again, I'm going to jump in it. 6, 7. Other way. I personally could not live without hot water immersion. It's a beautiful form of healing and soothing for some of us that have, maybe that your childhood wasn't exactly perfect. So we can use yoga and prayer and meditation and self-care to heal our nervous systems. 7. Good. Now just relax your head down for 22 seconds. Close your eyes. Contemplate your navel. Do you have an innie or an outie? Good. Now, here's the deal for new friends. I'm sitting on the floor with my legs crossed, which for a lot of adults over 50, they just can't do it. So I understand if your knees are way up and you feel like you're being thrown back, you know why? Because you are. So what you can do is just get a blanket or a cushion and sit on top of it. It lifts your booty, it drops your knees, it tilts your pelvis forward. It feels really good on your cheekage back here, and it'll just help you to relax a little bit. Because the reason I mentioned that is I'm going to do a forward fold, not a really deep one. I could go all the way down and mash my face into the thing, but I'm just going to here because I just want to relax today. And I'm just going to do, I call this something where I kind of go side to side a little bit, just kind of like lilies of the field waving in the breeze. It's okay to relax every now and then, like 1% of the time you can let go, the rest of the time, hysteria, panic, anxiety. Drop your head. Be like the lilies in the field. They don't toil, they don't spin. They wave with the breeze. Good, then I'm going to inhale, look forward with my longer, stretchier spine. I'm going to exhale, and on a good day, today, my elbows come down. If your elbows don't come down, don't worry about it. But I like my elbows. They act as a brace for my back, and it helps my hips sink more. No rush. If you're way up here, tight in Tennessee, just join the herd, stop thinking, feel into your body, and just be today. To be or not to be. Good. Now I'm going to walk my hands over to the right a little bit. I've got some friends, they can go all the way around their body. They're made of silly putty. I get to about here, stretch into my left rib cage, drop my chin, lean my head over to the right a little bit. Then we'll inhale together. On exhale, we'll walk our hands over the other way. Maybe on Tuesday you can go all the way around your body. Maybe on Sunday you just go right here, and if you're bendier than average bear, your right hand goes on your left. You lean into your right bra strap a little bit. Drop your chin. Cool your jets. Then we're going to walk our hands back to the center. Yes, we are. We're going to come on up. Pretty good. All right. We're going to do some acupressure today, not acupuncture. I'm not allowed to teach acupuncture online. Yeah, here's some needles, and put them right about here. But you can do a little acupressure, I think. Just tippy tap, tippy tap. This is a really good one. Keeps your iPhone lively or iWatch. Good. Now from here, I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to turn my elbows in and my thumbs to the outside. And if you're very tight in Tennessee, it's like your hands don't go down all the way. And so I'm here to help you. If you can't get your hands down here for this stretch, all I want you to do, same thing, thumbs on the outside, lean back into your hands like this. And trust me, if you're brand new, your wrists and forearms and hands are going to be saying, holy expletive deleted. We really feel this because you are tight as a tambourine or a banjo. And I'm going to lean into my paws for half a minute, drop my chin. I really want to relax the back of my neck. This is yin yoga. We spend time in every pose. It's very unusual. If you think yoga is jumping around and batting your eyelashes, and it's taking your time, yin yoga. Sometimes I'll pedal my pooches left and right a little bit. Hey cat, hey cat. He just texted me. It was not fit for public consumption what he said to me, but in essence, he just said, buzz off, Buster. Oh boy, do you guys feel this? Leave a comment. Greg, I suffer so good in your class. Thank you for helping me suffer so good. You're welcome. Good. Now, my paws come out. We better bend our wrists the other way. So I call this the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers actually learned the necessity and aerodynamics of the tilt of the wing. That was one of the big key things that got them off the ground first. And as soon as they figured it out and flew, the French stole it like within a year. It was like they came up. French are always doing that. Sorry about the World Cup. Now, arms behind your back, handcuffs later today. My paws come up. Now, if you're very tight in Tennessee, your paws ain't going up no higher than this. This is fine. I get this. Look at this stretch. New chest implants. Collapse them. Stretch them. Collapse them. I've seen some male Hollywood movie stars with chest implants. Don't. Just don't. Now I'm putting my hands in the back here. This is called poultry in motion. Now, if maybe I've already exceeded your range of motion, do what I was doing previous. Do your feet fit together? Put your elbows inside your knees. Now my friends in the Bay Area, they can squeeze their elbows together. It's crazy. Drop your chin. Stop thinking. Be gentle. It's Sunday. If you push so hard, you hear bones breaking and blood starts spewing out. Just back off a little bit. It's Sunday, okay? It is Sunday, isn't it? If you're watching this recorded, it's whatever day it is, but this is recorded Sunday, July 25th, 2027. It's amazing what's happened in the last year. Good, now come on out. My paws. This will cool them off. Today we're soothing. Soothing is one of my favorite words. Other way. We need to be soothed. We need to be held. We need to be cradled and rocked. We need to be assured. Well, who's going to do that? I'm an adult. Are your parents going to do it? Mine aren't. I was thinking of moving back home, but I don't want to live in a cemetery. So you got to learn to self-care, kids. Just gently shake your paws. You know what? I like my blue cushion side to side. So I'm learning today. Piano, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. I'm certainly not going to play it. It's mostly just so people think that I'm cool. Now, cup your hands at your heart. Be cool. Stop thinking. We're calm and peaceful souls. Just moving, just grooving, just breathing, just soothing. Okay, my friends, now from here, legs have been all folded up. I'm gonna lean back and stretch out my legs. I like my legs. They've been with me for a long time. They go everywhere that I go. And I'm happy for them. And I like to stretch my toes forward, stretch the top of my feet, and I pull my toes all the way in, stretch my calves, which are mooing right now, forward, in. Now you're doing this with approximately 8 billion other people at the same time. There's a positive magic in getting together with people for the purpose of growing and evolving and realizing just this. Now, if you're very tight, it's like you stretch your legs out and you walk your spine up. Some people can't even sit like this. They'll be thrown back, their knees are bent, chest cave, stuff coming out of their nose. So just to be able to sit up like this. Now, because I'm on this softer surface, I have to exert a little more to get my pelvis to rotate forward. TMI, I know. And then just stretch up. This is called Dandasana. It's named after Don Knotts, the Barney Fife, Don Knottsana. Stretch up, chest forward, toes open. Really good for strength, firmness, vitality, friskiness, character. Good. Now, my hands come down, my feet come in. Now, you might be in the camp of friends that are just joining, and it's like, you know what? I can't lift my booty. It won't go up no more. It will if you stick with this. Otherwise, rocket thy booty to heaven. We're always giving God our head and our heart. Give God your booty. That's probably the part that needs to be surrendered anyway. Lift it up. Good. Come on down. Beautiful. All right. You golf and you clean your hot tub and you drum for an hour and a half and you be in your 70th year. How are your hands feeling? Mine feel great. Now, by the way, if you're ever in the Bay Area of California, Northern California, East Bay specifically, come by for one of my classes. Your class is always free. You pay the airfare from Bolivia and you can come to my class for free. Now, I have folded my right shin under. You see that? I've folded, my left knee is out to the side. This is very difficult for a lot, and I understand. That's why I'm on this softer surface. If you have a softer surface, a mat, or go get in bed, you could do that. But what I recommend for new friends, just lean over on the left. It'll take the grievous, hideous pressure out of your ankle. You'll be able to this will open up again. Trust me, but you can't think about doing yoga. It's really weird. You actually have to do it. Now, from here, I kind of sit up. I get my spine tall. Now, because I'm on a soft surface, I'm leaning to the left. Both hands up. And I'm going to tilt my right elbow all the way down to the floor. Now, if you're an 11-year-old Romanian gymnast, it's like you're probably watching going, Mom, Dad, watch all these old people. This is hilarious. But if you're like over 50, this is a good yoga pose. Good. Now I'm coming out of that. Now here's a great pose. Just being here and getting my paws behind me. And here's the best pose that I teach, tied for first. I'm going to put a car jack underneath my booty and I am going to thrust it so high up My head's going to go up into the clouds, buns up, and sink down. Now, if you're way over here on the left, your best bet for twisting to the right in this pose is bringing your right arm over here, kind of leaning back and looking over your shoulder. That's a dang good twist. If you can get both of your paws up, hello, I should have big white Minnie Mouse gloves. Turn to your right and have a twist. Now, my Bay Area friends, they're long and willowy, and their right arm goes all the way behind their back, reaches all the way around and grabs their left shin. Plus, when I'm looking this way, I can look at my electric piano and see if I've made up my mind yet. Nope. It's a nice one, too. I should play it. Good, kids. Now I'm coming out of this. Now, because my mat is vertical today, I have this rare opportunity, and I'm going to take full advantage. I'm backing up, beep, 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 and oh, baby, look at this. I'm on YouTube. I'm broadcasting live to my billions of subscribers, making hella cash, just leaning back into my Papa Murphy bed. Now, my Bay Area friends, they can lean all the way back, and they want none of this medium stuff. If you can't do a particular pose, skip it. We'll get around to it next time. I'm going to check my messages, see if anything else more important is going on. So rude to do this. Some people actually like this. I love this. Is like, what does this open up for yours truly? Ankle, knee, hip, quadricep releases, hip flexor softens, abdominal wall releases, internal organs soften, lower back releases a little bit. That stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system. Heart space opens, shoulder girdle relaxes, left hip gets external. Are you kidding? This is like the Swiss Army knife. For about the last 20 minutes of class, I start to shut up and we just do restorative yoga. We're almost to that part. Good. And come up out of that, my beautiful friends around the world. Now, I'm dragging this leg out. This is my right foot. I paint an R on it. That way I can always tell it's my right foot. And I'm going to put my right foot underneath my left knee. Except, for me, it goes over the top. This opens up my booty. I don't expect you to be able to sit like this. Unless you can, then I do expect you to sit like this. Now, I am prone to migraines. And I've thought of naming this yoga channel Yoga for Neurotics, because am I neurotic? A little bit. Runs in the family, but yoga helps to calm it down. And I've done a lot of work on finding healthier thinking, but this is a pose for neurotics because it calms the mind just to sit. Then arms out, right arm under, up and down with your elbows. Most of my friends are neurotic, and it just means we think a lot. It means we have a lot of ideas. Now fold up your arms if you can. Nothing wrong with being neurotic. I actually question normal people. Then take your elbows around in a circle. Oh goodness. This floats my boat, so to speak. A rising ship. A rising tide lifts all ships. A rising tide opens all hips. Good. Now I'm going to turn to the right to get behind my left scapula where my migraine headaches generate. Now, has yoga cured my migraine headaches? No. Maybe they'll never be cured, but If you have a physical anomaly that won't go away and you've really honestly tried, it's teaching you something. Patience, diligence, gratitude, faith, perseverance, generally things we don't want to learn. Good, and then back to the center. Release that. Shake, shake it out a little. Good. Hey, there's a foot. One, two. If you can't get at your foot, you better keep this up. You better come to all my classes and you'll have access to these down here parts. Some people have not seen their foot like in 5 years. It's like a distant relative in Cleveland. Yeah, I'm not really interested in seeing them anymore. Good. All right. Stretch your legs out. See, I need this today because I'm sore AF, sore as fudge. Then I'm going to sit up and stretch up. It's okay to be sore. It's like if you're over 50 and you're not sore, you're in a coma. You're just but we're recontextualizing sore into sensation, experience, perception, impression, and we're going to shift it into gratitude and thankfulness that we have these beautiful bodies that do these cool things. Pause down, feet in, rocket your booty up. You're in a big yoga class, lift up higher than everybody else, show off. And come on down. Why not? That's what a lot of public yoga is. Good. Right knee goes over here. Left shin folds under. You're super tight, so you lean over on your cat tree. Over here on your right. This starts to open up. This is fine. Sit up tall if you can. This is my hitch and my get along side, so I actually do keep my right arm down. And I just tilt over to the left. Do I do all the yoga poses perfectly anymore? No. What do I do perfectly? Everything or nothing. One of the two. Famous Zen philosopher said, perfect simply means exactly the way that it is. In that case, everything is perfect. Everything is working out. Good, now there's the twist, remember? The stiffies lean back and they kind of, they turn their whole body and they look back over their left shoulder. The bendies lift both hands. They turn, right hand grabs left ankle, left arm behind the back. What works for you today? Close your eyes. Breathe. You're breathing with a bunch of other yogis. Now the atmosphere we breathe, oxygen is always oxygen. Nitrogen is always nitrogen. So you might take an inhale that Buddha took, or the same breath that Jesus breathed, or Charlemagne or Napoleon or Joan of Arc or some nobody that was living in the Middle Ages. Good, let's come out of twist donut. Sunday used to be twist donut day for me. I had like a decade-long period, owned a yoga studio, would teach Sunday morning class, 50 people, this donut store right next door. They made these twist donuts. They were like angels with flaky, buttery, oh my God. But I gave them up. Now I'm leaning back on my hands. Booty is rocketing up. This is the $5 pose. Go to heaven with me. Come on up. Lift up. Oh, geez. Come on down. Minnesota yoga. Oh, that is so good for you. Now, I got my Papa Murphy bed behind me. Oh, baby. Now, All you bendies, you can lean all the way back. Stiffies, moderate. See, I know there are a lot of amazing yogis. There's millions of them on YouTube. There's a lot of people that can do everything, and I'm really happy. But God put me on earth to kind of, maybe you're over 40 or 50 or 60 or 80, and you want to move and you don't want to be judged or criticized. You want to be encouraged, yet stimulated. I'm your guy. Like and subscribe. When I started this class, I was X amount of sore and stiff. By the end of class, everything is going to be better. I'm going to move better. I'm going to want to start to do stuff. I'm going to clean my patio, going to blow the leaves, going to shampoo the cat. Just going to do all the things after this. Good. Now, wherever you went back, come on back up, kitty cats. Drag this leg out. That's some good range of motion right there. Left foot goes underneath my right knee for most friends. This is called Sukhasana. Sukha in Sanskrit means easy. Now, the pose where the foot goes over the top, I mean the whole thing goes over and the knee drops. This is called Yogasana. It's the only pose named with the word yoga in it, Yogasana. So they picked a particularly significant pose to give it such a propitious name, Yogasana. Theoretically, this could be all of your yoga, just sitting like this underneath the Bodhi tree and meditating. Let's try it. Close your eyes. Be unusually happy for no reason. Stop thinking and let bliss, love, joy, peace, and euphoria flow into your mind, heart, and spirit. It's always right there. You just got to open up the tap. Good, now the shoulder thing. I need it, arms out, left arm under. Now, say you're at your feet in Atlanta, you could, you're pretty big. You're a large person. You kind of grab like this. That's great. Everybody is welcome in my class. We are diverse, inclusive. Now, when it comes to equity, that's up to God. Now I'm grabbing tighter. Then I'm folding them up and I'm going up and down with my elbows. I invented this. I needed to. Then I'm circling my elbows around. Bunch of stuff is cracking. I don't even know what it is. Now I'm turning to my left, my left, my left, and this stretches underneath my right scapula. And that's where childhood trauma, bad thinking, migraine goes to hide. We're going to get it out. We're going to chip away. We're going to make a little progress every day. If you need big, thunderous, all of a sudden, mind-blowing, instantaneous progress, there are drugs for that. But you'll come right back down. This is slow, steady progress, kids. Good, brings it back to the center. Release. And there's a foot there. How did it get there? Well, I don't know, but when you come to the foot in the road, turn it. Other way. Oh, these hard-working feet. Plus, I have a golf tan. My legs are bronze and beautiful and brown, and my feet are white and monochromatic and shiny. It's a great look. I should just paint shoelaces on the top of my feet. All right. Then there's this pose. Now, why am I doing this pose? Because it is such a hassle to reach back here and get my props because they're not properly, my props are not proper. I have not found the right place for them yet. So since I live in a rather small space and have to get my whole life inside of here, took me like 5 minutes to get my bolster out. Now, what's a bolster? A bolster is like an imaginary friend that you had as a child. You can put two buttons and like a smile on it and just kind of hug side to side with your bolster. If you don't have one, too bad. Now, I'm going to put my bolster in front. Let the restorative yoga begin. Who's bothering me? Now, I'm going to get on my hands and my knees. I swear, get on a cushion if you can. Bring this underneath. Lay on your right ear. And we'll do this for 3 minutes. If you don't want the cushion underneath, if you're bendier, go ahead. But this is restorative to use the pillow, the bolster, or the blankets. If you stay in these poses and you get the proper padding or bolstering, your body will release into these spaces. Shifting over to my left ear, stretching my neck, relaxing my shoulders, sinking my booty, calming the mind, looking at my piano. Good on your next inhale. Come on up. Now here's a very challenging pose. If you're plus 50, I'm just kneeling. My butt's back, I'm kneeling, my feet are together, and little kids, no problem. If you can't do this, you just lay on your back, pull your knees into your chest. One of the things I do sometimes is I push my Pez dispenser underneath me like that, and that raises my money maker up higher, and that way there's less pressure on my knees and my ankles, and I can see over into the neighbor's yard from way up here, which I kind of like. Now, if you can't do this, this won't last long, but because I got my Murphy bed behind me, honestly, that's a pretty good lean back for me. This stretches the crucial quadriceps, hip flexors, and if you can't lean back, don't worry about it. I'm just going to do it for a moment. I want to get this soreness out of me. I want you to get it out of you. Now, all my Bay Area friends, the thousands watching in the Bay Area, they can lean all the way flat on their back, arms over their head, big smile on their face, pets walking on them. It's crazy. But us, I endearingly call myself a stiffy sometimes. So us stiffies, big guys, I'm 6'2", I weigh 2 bills. This is good for me. Can hit a golf ball 290 yards. So maybe I'm not the most flexible dude, but I'm one of the smarter ones, and I can kill the golf ball, and I can play the just you be you, I'll be me. Super humble. Good. All right. I'm so glad I do that. Now I'm pulling out my Pez dispenser. We're in the home stretch, kids. Cats and cows. That just means rocking your spine up and down, undulating your undercarriage in and out, up and down. Everybody knows how to do this. It's factory installed. Up and down, good kitties. Now, I'm going to make myself do the most important of all yoga poses. I am rocking back into a squat. This separates the adults from the kids. It separates the wannabes from the doers. It separates your anterior tibialis from your shin bone. But my ankles and feet really need this. I'm a shockingly average squatter. My heels don't come down. Some people have got perfect squat. I played with a nice Korean woman the other day. She had the best. She would squat down to tee up her golf ball or get the ball out of the hole. I wanted to compliment her on her squat, and I realized that probably would offend her, so I didn't say anything, but squatting is a really good thing. Lifting your hands in prayer and then sinking back is called Malasana. This is tied for first of the crucial poses for those of us barely over 50. Oh, my calves are mooing. Okay, now because I'm on a super soft airbag blue cushion, I can just lean back and collapse back into my bed. Now, we're almost done. We've done some really good movement. I feel like $100 right now. We're going to do an on the back twist. So my Bay Area students, they've heard me caterwauling at them for years. If you're going to do an on the back twist, roll up a blanket or a pillow for underneath your neck. Back here it goes. This is the final pose before deep, delicious restorative shavasana. So I bolster up my neck. I shift over to my right. because my knees are probably going to go that way. Yes, both my knees come in. When I'm feeling flexible and have had more coffee, I'll cross my right knee over and bendies put their ankle under. But today, it's just knees in and over. That's it. I plump up my head. When I'm stiff and sore, I put my right hand on my right hip, and then I open up my torso, and then I take my time. 1.5 minutes in restorative twist. If you're supporting your neck, you're one of the very, very smarter friends. Kind of work on bringing those knees in, keeping them lined up. Breathe into it. Breathe out of it. This feels so good on one of these blue cushions. Amazon sells these from 20 different Chinese manufacturers. Mine costs $65. It's 4 inches tall. It's trifold. I got 25 of them. You can get one. It changed your life. Could you feel the release? Do you feel the softening and the soothing, relaxing of your flesh, blood, and bone? Good big inhale together. Exhale, let it all go. Good, now bringing my knees back up, putting my feet down, slippy sliding over to this side, plumping up my neck, knees in, bendies, cross left knee over right, sniffies. Stiffies, just bring your knees in and curl them down over here to your right. Oh, now I let my left shoulder lift because I don't want to break nothing. And then I slowly rotate my torso open. And as I start to release and get cat-like, maybe my left hand, left elbow comes down, chest opens, I pin my knees down, relax around my neck, soften my mouth, stop moving my tongue. This squeezes soreness out of our body. Say you were a toothpaste tube and your toothpaste tube was filled with pain and soreness, stiffness, anxiety, fear, dread, and PTSD. If you did a twist like this, if you're doing a twist, you're squeezing out all that crap. My breathing is becoming more full, slow, rhythmic. I'm getting the full release of my outhale. Good job. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, knees back up. Now, if you've been doing yoga for a while, you know yoga concludes with 5 minutes of ecstatic on your back. But if you're new, it's called Shavasana, corpse pose, and you make like a corpse and die. And I recommend a little thing underneath my knees. This is just a little slice of heaven pose. I'll do it with you. Twist my arm. I've twisted yours. Oh my God. And I am just going to melt like a patty melt. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Good job, all my friends around the world. You're doing this with 8 billion other people. And the pose starts now, and we can just float downstream together. Okay, my friends around the world and just down the street, just there's that guy's voice. Just start to breathe back toward your body. Take your time, no rush. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate super ecstatic feel good through your bod. Good. When you're ready, curl over on your side for half a minute, fetal position. Good. Then we'll sit up together. And we'll conclude like as the yogis do, hands into the heart. Good grammar is important. And all together around the world, we all say Namaste. As always, I bid adieu to my YouTube friends first. Thanks for growing the channel. Thanks for bringing yoga to everybody else. Not everybody is 12 years old and super flexible. Some of us been around a while and we like getting together with friends and healing and moving and breathing and enjoying. So we'll see you guys next time.